What's up, guys? We're back. We're in the Bronco, and we are actually on the way to trade it in. So the Bronco saga is coming to an end, and it's been a long road, had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of emotion connected to the two Broncos we've owned. I'm here with my wife Tara. As you know, this was her second Bronco. We're in the 22 Outer Banks hardtop race red. Originally we had the 21 Cactus Gray Outer Banks with the soft top, and most of you guys know the drama surrounding that Bronco. You know, we waited a year for it, ordered it from a dealership that I worked for 19 years, ended up having to pay over sticker for it. It was a big catastrophe, but you know, we wanted that car so much because we had waited so long, we ended up pulling the trigger on it. So a year later, about 9,000 miles of Bronco bliss, we traded it in on the 22 we're in now. We got more for it than we actually paid, even over sticker on trade. So that was a bonus, and then we ended up with the race red one, and my wife wasn't nearly as fond of the race red hardtop as she was the Cactus Gray soft top. So basically, since the day we got this red one, we had considered getting rid of it. But today is the day. We're actually on our way to trade it in. I swapped out, you know, the stock wheels. That was really the only modification we did to this one. We didn't swap over the AFE exhaust because I didn't think we were going to keep it this long. So tell them about your Bronco experience. Did you like the Broncos? Did you not like the Broncos? Are you happy? Are you sad?
I loved my initial Bronco. I love the color. I love the soft top because it was just easy to put down and up whenever I wanted to, or the weather changed. Got caught in the rain a couple times. I still like this Bronco. It's just not one that I don't look back at it. I looked back at the Cactus Gray one, and this one though I like it. And you know, you pull up to a stoplight and somebody looks over, and you know, you can tell they're checking out the car. It just wasn't there for me, and even though I like it, it's not a super practical car for our family. We do a lot of driving with our kids in sports. Our daughter's a competitive gymnast. Our son and Brian, they race BMX bikes, so we're in the car a lot. And this, with the gas mileage that it got and not a ton of cargo space, and with the hatch, how it opens with the bike rack, it's not super convenient for us. So
yeah, I think we only put the bike rack on this car one time, and it was kind of a pain, so we just never used it again.
Yeah, and then we have...
And that was with the bigger, you know, the 35-inch tire on the back. With the stock wheel, probably would have been a little bit easier.
Nobody wants to drive a Bronco with a stock wheel.
Nobody.
But even, you know, with Brian's truck, it's a lease, so we're trying to keep the miles down on that. So we found ourselves, you know, well, what car do we take? What car do we take? And there really wasn't ever a good choice with what we had. So we went on the hunt.
Yeah, so we looked at a lot of different vehicles to make our decision for what we're going to get today. I think we started out looking at the Acura MDX, and then we looked at the new Pathfinder. Now these are all 22 or newer, because a lot of cars that we're looking at just so happened to be updated for 2022. We looked at an Explorer, we looked at the Q7 and the Q8, we looked at the Volvo XC90, and that was one of our top choices. But the reliability rating on those is really low. Now, I'm not saying they all break down, but the likelihood of having one of those break down over the other vehicles we were looking at was substantially higher, and the Volvo dealer isn't super close to our house. Now, granted, I'm a technician, but if we bought one, it was going to be a certified, so it would have definitely had a warranty on it. So, you know, I wouldn't have had to do anything aside from maintenance.
Church Road.
So we looked at a lot of cars. We put in a lot of effort. We both lost a lot of sleep debating on what we were going to do. And originally, I thought we were going to make a killing on this Bronco, sort of how we did on the old Bronco. But times have changed a lot, even since September when we picked this one up, compared to what we got for our old one. So a sticker on this one was 55 grand. We put 2,700 miles on it. We had it for 5 months, trained it for that same money. So not terrible. I mean, most people would kill to be in that position, but I thought, you know, we were going to make money. Now, if we sold it outright, I think we could have, but, you know, with the tax difference being in Pennsylvania, we would have had to sell it for 60 grand. and I didn't really have any bites on it. So we took the wheels off. We're gonna get money for the wheels.
Turn left.
And that's where we're at. So we're on our way right now to trade it in. So when we get to the dealership, I'll show you what it is. Stay tuned. All right, as you can see, we're here at Barrel Acura in Wexford, Pennsylvania, and the weather has taken a terrible turn for the worse. So we're gonna run around back, see if we can't find our new car, and get out of here. All right, you guys have any guesses on what we might have bought? Let's take a look here. As you can see, they do actually have some inventory where, you know, just a few months ago, this lot was completely empty, but you see we got some Integras, some TLXs, some RDXs, some MDXs. So what do you think we bought? Let's go down here a little further. Oh, I see it. I see it. Here it is. 2023 MDX technology package. Let's check it out. All right, here it is. 23 MDX technology package. Fathom blue metallic paint. Sorry, it's actually covered in snow right now, but it's got the 20-inch wheels. It's fairly loaded. Let me see. I don't know what side the window sticker's on, but this is a tough color to find. The Fathom blue with the gray leather. The gray leather is a tough option to find. Not sure if I'll be able to see the inside of the car, but here it is. Oh, it's such a mess out here. 23 MDX technology, Fathom blue pearl, gray stone leather, stickers at $57,645. The car is locked. This weather is awful, but this is what we got. Let me know what you guys think. We're really excited about it. All right, so I have to jump back in the car because the weather is freezing and snowing. So of course they're gonna, put stickers on the car, get it cleaned up for us for delivery. But we did want to just stop out today to verify this is the actual car we wanted in the spec. So we're going to finalize the deal. Like I said, they're going to give us what we paid for the Bronco on trade, and we have a ton of equity in it. And Acura is offering 3.9% interest for 60 months, opposed to the 7.4% we have on the 22 Bronco for 72 months. So our payment's going to go up a hair, shorter term, but way less interest. So we're happy about that. And I did just pick up the factory trailer hitch for it, which I will be installing myself. So I'm going to be doing, a full-on review of the car. We're actually going to be driving it to Virginia tomorrow. It's about a 5-hour trip with the family for a BMX national race. My son and I are going to be racing our first BMX national, so I'm excited about that. We'll really get to feel the car out, with the family and the hitch on it. So I'll do an install video with the hitch. We're going to do a full-on review of the car. Once we'll get some miles on it, I'll put it up on the rack. We'll check out the undercarriage. How I like to do that in all my car reviews. So I actually have not even driven this vehicle yet. My wife has driven a couple, and this is going to be her car. So I'm like, I'm a huge Honda Acura fan. I've owned plenty of them. I know it's one of the best built, most reliable vehicles on the planet. So I was like, I don't really need to drive it. It's your car. It's going to be great. So I'm curious to see what you guys think of the MDX and our decision to get rid of our second Bronco to get this car. So yeah, I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. I know this video kind of got ruined by the weather. Ended it a little abruptly, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for checking out my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and have a great day.